In the heart of a vast and fertile realm, bordered by towering mountains to the north and an expansive sea to the south, lay the kingdom of Silveria. This was a land rich in history and tradition, where the golden fields of wheat waved under the gentle caress of the wind, and ancient forests whispered tales of bygone eras. At the helm of this prosperous kingdom was King Cedric, a wise and just ruler, beloved by his subjects for his compassion and fairness. King Cedric's reign had brought a golden age to Silveria. The kingdom prospered under his rule, with bustling towns and villages flourishing across its countryside. The capital city, Silvercrest, was a beacon of culture and commerce, its streets lined with grand monuments, bustling markets, and the towering spires of the royal palace. Life in Silveria was harmonious, with the people living in peace and mutual respect. The king was aided in his rule by a loyal council of advisors, among whom was Sir Alden, the commander of the Royal Knights and a trusted confidant to the king. However, this era of tranquility was soon to be tested. Rumors began to spread of unrest in the neighboring kingdom of Dracoria, ruled by the ambitious and ruthless King Malric. Dracoria, once a land of peace, had fallen into disarray under Malric's despotic rule. The king harbored ambitions of expanding his domain, and his envious gaze soon turned towards the lands of Silveria. King Cedric, ever vigilant, received word from his spies and emissaries of Dracoria's intentions. Determined to avert conflict, he sent forth messengers bearing offers of friendship and trade to King Malric, hoping to soothe the simmering tensions. But his efforts were in vain, for King Malric's thirst for power could not be sated by mere diplomacy. One fateful summer's eve, as the sun dipped below the horizon painting the sky in hues of orange and gold, the drums of war echoed across the borders of Silveria. Dracorian forces, led by King Malric's fiercest generals, marched towards the kingdom with banners flying high and swords drawn. The news reached King Cedric swiftly, and he called upon Sir Alden to summon the knights and rally the kingdom's defenses. Silvercrest bustled with activity as preparations for war began in earnest. Farmers abandoned their plows to take up arms, while craftsmen forged weapons and armor in the town squares. The first skirmishes were brutal and chaotic, with the clash of steel ringing out across the rolling hills. The Royal Knights, led by Sir Alden, fought valiantly to defend their homeland against the relentless onslaught of the Dracorian forces. The fate of Silveria hung in the balance as the battle raged on. In the midst of the chaos, a shadowy figure emerged from the outskirts of Silvercrest. Cloaked in a tattered robe and bearing a staff adorned with mystical runes, the figure approached King Cedric with an air of solemnity. "I am Alaric, a traveler from distant lands," the figure spoke, his voice deep and resonant. "I have seen the threads of fate unraveling, and I bring tidings of hope amidst the despair." King Cedric regarded the stranger with a mixture of curiosity and wariness. "Speak, traveler," he said, his gaze unwavering. Alaric's eyes gleamed with ancient wisdom as he recounted tales of legends and prophecies. He spoke of an artifact, hidden within the depths of the enchanted forest, that held the power to turn the tide of battle. The king's court listened intently as Alaric unveiled a map, revealing the location of the forest and the path that must be traversed to reach its heart. Determined to seize any chance of victory, King Cedric entrusted Sir Alden and a band of elite knights with the quest to retrieve the artifact. The knights set forth at dawn, their spirits bolstered by the hope of salvation. The journey to the enchanted forest was fraught with peril. They traversed treacherous terrain, facing fierce beasts and dark enchantments that guarded the ancient woods. Yet, guided by Alaric's cryptic directions, they pressed onward with unwavering resolve. Days turned into weeks as the knights ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, where the trees whispered ancient secrets and mystical energies danced in the air. At last, they stumbled upon a hidden grove, bathed in ethereal light. There, at the center of the grove, lay the artifact, a blade forged from starlight and imbued with the essence of the land itself. Sir Alden beheld the weapon with awe, knowing that it held the key to Silveria's salvation. Armed with the enchanted blade, the knights embarked on their return journey, their hearts filled with newfound hope. Meanwhile, the war raged on across the kingdom, with Silveria's forces valiantly holding their ground against the relentless Dracorian invaders. Back in Silvercrest, King Cedric and his council prepared for the final confrontation. The city's defenses were bolstered, and the people rallied behind their king with unwavering loyalty. Then, on the eve of a decisive battle, the knights returned, their armor battered but spirits unbroken. Sir Alden presented the enchanted blade to King Cedric, who held it aloft with a solemn determination. At dawn, as the first rays of sunlight kissed the city walls, the Dracorean forces launched their most audacious assault yet. The earth shook beneath the thundering hooves of warhorses, and the clash of armies resounded through the land. Amidst the chaos, King Cedric and Sir Alden led a daring charge, wielding the enchanted blade with righteous fury. The tide of battle turned as the mystical energies of the blade surged, striking fear into the hearts of their adversaries. King Malric, seeing his forces falter, sought to rally his troops with desperate cries. But it was too late, for the courage and determination of Silveria's defenders proved insurmountable. As the sun reached its zenith, the Dracorean forces were driven back, their ranks broken and morale shattered. King Malric, defeated and humbled, retreated with what remained of his army, leaving Silveria victorious. The people of Silveria rejoiced as word spread of their triumph. King Cedric addressed his subjects from the steps of the royal palace, his voice ringing with pride and gratitude. Amidst the celebrations, Alaric slipped away into the shadows, his enigmatic presence fading like a dream. In the aftermath of the war, Silveria began to rebuild. The scars of battle slowly healed, and the kingdom emerged stronger and more united than ever before. King Cedric, forever grateful to those who stood by his side, ensured that peace and prosperity returned to every corner of his beloved realm. And so, the kingdom of Silveria endured, a testament to the resilience of its people and the indomitable spirit of its ruler. The enchanted blade remained a symbol of hope and determination, a reminder of the courage that had triumphed over adversity. In the annals of history, the tale of Silveria's valor would be recounted for generations to come, inspiring all who heard it to believe in the power of unity and righteousness.